Good evening. Yeah, I've started early because Jim's bitching and complaining.
Good evening.
Wait, I've got the sound on.
Because Jim.
Hang on, wait, I'll knock that sound off. Because I'm on my tablet and I've got my phone on to make sure Jim behaves. It's weird that because it was 2 minutes ago till I started talking. People trying to tell me something. Go on then, Jim. Where you at? You bitch. So there's only one. Is that me? Oh, this is going to be fun. So tonight I'm going to talk about some stuff that I think other channels should have been covering it instead of just being women that's covering it. So it's a little bit of drama, but you don't mind that. Come on, Jimmy, jumping on the freaking panel and look, your ass. But my glasses are steaming up. Not wipe them. So nobody's in the chat, it's just Ghost watching us. Oh, come on, Ghost, say hello. Honestly, I don't bite. Well, not much. So there's 4 and there's no one talking except me. No one chatting. All right? Yeah. Thinking about me. I was thinking about you. Good evening, Shell. I was thinking about you, Jim. Good evening, 2-1, Philly. What are you on about, Jim? Explain yourself. You doofus. So I was saying, before you all came in, the only people that I've heard talking about what's been going on has been women. Isn't that weird? Oh, yeah, Jim. My glasses just steam up because I'm thinking about you. Good evening, Crumble. Now, everybody, Jim's link is at the top. Look, it's all pinned for him. Because he complains that we don't advertise for him, so he can't bitch anymore. So if he can subtly please, he wants to get to 100. Yeah, but tonight I'm going to touch on the subject that's been going around YouTube, and it's mostly women that's talked about it. Shell, our lovely Shell. AJ and Gail have touched this subject. But not a lot of big channels haven't mentioned it. Well, they have for about 2 minutes. And big up John Doe for keeping us all informed on all the lies and the bullshit. Philly. Right, well, I went in the shower, I done my manscape and I shaved my chest. Got the edge trimmer out, done my legs, done my eyebrows, the hair shell. Because to be honest with you, none of us would know all the lies that's getting told if it wasn't for the clippers. But I think it's disgusting that we're all supposed to be against women abusers and what have you. You know. Yeah, I am, Philly. See, I'll be back from the holidays by then, so I can grow my tash and my beard and what have you. So I think it's disgusting that big channels aren't covering what's going on at the moment. Because let's be honest, every channel's talking about it. So why haven't they? And I know some don't like to discuss things without actual evidence, but I think there's enough out there now for them to mention it. Well, I'm thinking of getting a serving shell to help us because it's getting too much. See if this is my nightly co-host. It is. Right now, come on, Mr. Yas. Where you at? Good evening, Mishi. Nice to see you there, love. Jim? Jim? Oh, it's got no freaking sound on. Jim?
Hello?
I was just about to type in, turn your bloody sound up.
I was just holding back. So you could
So-
shout Jim. So you could shout Jim.
You wanted us to shout Jim? You're such an ass. You really are an ass.
Who we talk about?
Right, we're not going to say no names, Jim, but we're going to talk
that's
about these
hard.
videos.
Is that a guess? The guessing game again?
No,
Oh,
we're talking about
video.
the videos. The videos,
Who we
Jim.
talk about?
The videos, Jim, about women.
The man with
women.
a dog.
Yes.
The island. Aye.
Yes.
He's an old
We're talking
fella,
about that kind of get up. And I'm not going to call him by his name. I'm going to call him Stiff. Good evening, Mr. J.
That's because he's in one of the starts with an I and ends in an A. Well, I think he is.
Good evening, Billy. Right, in his fantasy. I have family in the island.
I wouldn't like to get into his fantasies, man.
I did shell. Hang on, that's the wrong one of my liking. I did see that.
I saw the
Right.
car. And
So-
PD says he wasn't want to open it.
Exactly. Yes, this is it.
He was fucking lying, man. He's opened it, seen what it is, then says, I'm not want to open it.
The thing is, right, to me, because no matter which way you look at it, we were all told that these women were asleep, right? Now, there's women in the chat. They can tell you 100%. If you're asleep and someone starts doing stuff to you, you're going to waken up, right? You're going to be wakened up. You're going to know what's going on. Good evening, Peter Sky. You're going to know.
Especially if it's a 3 metre dildo, okay? I mean,
Exactly. You're waking up.
You got to wake
Why-
up if a 3 metre dildo's gone up, you man.
Why were they still asleep?
Seen the size of that thing?
I mean, to me, a woman's going to waken up, especially with something like that, right? They're going to waken up. So that tells me something different. Even more sinister. Because if they were asleep that entire time, why were they asleep? Right, Philly, what's happened is...
Probably listen to Stig talking, right? So they fall asleep.
Don't say the name.
Then he's out with the big fucking... He's out with a 3 metre dildo after he's fucking talked that much shite. They fell asleep and conked themselves out.
Philly, we're going to call him Stiff. It's a guy that wears a motorbike helmet. Apparently, he sent videos of women asleep and him basically graping them.
You better explain that to Billy because his name's Terry and we're no one mixed up with Billy's
Billy,
boyfriend.
I'm not telling you, Billy. Oh, good evening, Billy.
Just putting that in there like skin. Two Terrys. Two Terrys, the two Terrys are Ken, two fucking weird bastards, man. Bury them.
So what's happened is some women have been videoed asleep and having stuff done to them, and these videos are being passed about.
And Dogman's passed. Let me speak, please. Dogman's passed them onto the probation office because his pa works in the probation office.
Use a different name for him.
Man Dog. The guy that got beat up half a lesbian and got her to jail.
And any woman that had need hanging as well, I'm not saying in a woman, it was apparently a video call in a group that was screen recorded. Do you know something, right? This is what worries me, because how long has this been going on for? How many women has he done this till? Because today, how many videos is there now? 8, 9, then it's back to 6. What number is it?
Well,
Exactly.
If he's been using that 3 metre dildo, man, they'll all be claiming pit and be in wheelchairs by now. Fucking telling you, because that's some size of dildo.
I mean, why would you take it to a probation officer? You wouldn't. You would not take it. And the thing is, Phil, remember, these are supposed to be these good guys. They're not good guys. They've never been good guys. They've always been douchebags. Why would you take it to a probation officer, not the police? Because to me, you're watching women getting raped. That's what you're watching, and you're passing it about. Because obviously they are passing it about. The PD's had it.
Big
Well,
Billy
wonder
had it.
tonight, but
You
wonder
had
quite
a
tonight.
look at it, Billy. That's Billy. He's you know about everybody's chat. He kids everybody. Try to kid on he's been away on holiday and that doesn't get nothing. Yeah, I mean, he's got it on his phone now. I bet Big Billy's got it on his phone now. That one and the one we had doing the striptease with the sheep. You seen that? Fucking hell, man.
Tim, yes, I'm not talking about her.
But I just thought I'd get that in there, Tim.
I'm talking about these fuckers with these tapes, because I have so many questions for them. How long ago did this happen? But why talk about it now? What has gone on for them to start talking about it?
Because Shuffle was at his trolley and he's fucking, it's him that's came out with it. Yeah,
no, it was the other guy from Ireland that went on the live and talked about it. So why?
Yeah.
Why now, all of a sudden, have they disclosed this? Is there something going to come out and they didn't want any part of it? I haven't a clue.
Who's the guy from Ireland? There's fucking hundreds of them.
The one that collects animals at gym. The one that beat up a lesbian, as you said.
Oh, aye.
See, this is it. The thing is, right, it should never, ever...
We could call him Scrappy Doo. His code. Scrappy
There you
Doo.
go, then.
Because he's always wanted a scrap.
Well, he called me a cunt, so whatever I say, fuck him. Good evening, Andy.
That was a compliment. He called me a lot worse.
I haven't called you worse. I don't call you names, Jim.
I'm saying Scrappy Doo's called me worse.
I mean, look at him.
I'm talking about, how can we not just say the names, get I mean, because that's just...
Who are you talking about, Jim? You're talking about the guy from Ireland.
Aye, the one that talks shite that went to the probation office.
Yeah. Why go to probation office? It doesn't make sense to me. What are they going to do? So now the probation officer's got this video as well. Everybody's got it.
They're scared of the post. So they go to the police station, man. They could end up in the jail for about 20 years. Get I mean?
Well, good, they should. If they're being passed on around.
But I'm talking about fucking Scooby Doo. You'll end up in the jail for 20 years if you went to the post. Good. He's got contacts in the paramilitaries. So he told me anyway.
You've got up on the clip from JD channel. Oh, you meant John Doe, Billy? Yeah.
No names, Jules, man.
What?
I'm saying no names.
I'm talking to Billy in the chat, JD. John Doe. I don't think John Doe's going to mind me advertising his channel because he's the one that's put it all up for us all to see.
He could end up did that, John Doe.
Scooby Doo, you son off. Giving him ideas. He's already said, what was it he said? I'm not even going to repeat what he said before.
You have to my Bobby, he says.
I know what he said, Jim. I can read.
Well, are you? Well, that's what he's want to answer.
Shell, exactly. Good evening, Bam Bam. I hope you're well, love. Thank you for joining us. Shell, this is the thing. How many women knew about this crap? Because if these women knew about it, they should be off YouTube. They should never be back on. Oh, I'm looking at a guess, Jim. Sorry, I'm looking at...
Look at false part in the chat there.
Guess who we've got? Guess who we've got, Jim?
No.
Good evening, Craig.
Hello.
Nice for you to join us.
All right.
You can talk about them, but no real names, please. I want these fuckers chat.
I ain't talking about anybody, man. I've got 10 minutes still. Like my mates, my son's over his mates, man, over the road. Like, so I've got 10 minutes. So I thought I'd like spend them with you guys. How about that?
Thank you, Craig. Well, we're talking about the scumbags with these videotapes. And I hope to God there's no women involved, meaning these women didn't know about it and kept their mouth shut. Because if they have, they're scumbags.
There's Billy got a bird and Bam Bam. It's
Bam
Bam Benny's expert.
Right, Shell, it's Craig Narrative Destroyer.
Give me a clue.
It's Bam Bam Benny's expert.
Yeah,
Billy's
yeah.
in. Is it? Billy, you're in, pal.
Hang on, Shell. If I was a tough paste destroyer, right, I wouldn't have had bad teeth, would I? If I destroyed tough paste, like, because obviously, you know what I mean? You need to look, you know,
Then you buy a kebab,
at
Billy,
your
man. For
insult.
fuck's sake, man. In case he tries to stab you in the boss.
Good evening, Billy, Emily. Billy. So we're talking about these videos that's been doing the rounds, Craig, right? How many people were involved in it? Because there must have been a few. And why would
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
send it to someone's email for the sake of it? You wouldn't.
There's a lot of sick people on here, man, that pretend to be good people. But I'm one of the good ones, I can assure you of that.
Well, you know yourself, I never went near their channels because I didn't like them from the off. I mean, the way they checked Pooh Gale when Erdon Stiggers had that fallout was disgusting.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like what they done to that lass, they terrorised her. If they'd done half that, I'd have. I'm not going to say the word
About Gale.
kidnap.
You're on about Gale, yeah?
I would have put them in a chair, a load of straps, a blunt knife, and I would have hacked all day. You wouldn't have done that fucking shit to me. I'm telling you now.
Well, I was in like Cumbrian's chat when them two was together, like Stig and Gale and all that.
I mean, she put some trust in that douchebag, right? And look what he done.
Exactly.
That should have been a warning sign to any woman getting involved with him. If you do that to her, he would do it to them, definitely. Good evening, Weeping Willow. Hope you well, love.
I'm glad I don't do all that kind of shit. I ain't even that good about doing my own internet stuff and saving videos and that. But like, you know what I mean? If I was, I wouldn't do that kind of shit, man. Fuck that.
Well, the thing, it wouldn't enter a normal man's head to do that kind of shit. You must be one sick puppy to do that kind of crap. And what's astonishing me is why big channels aren't covering it. Why are they saying, he's okay? No, he's not. He's a douchebag.
I've only just heard about it, like.
But so the thing is, Craig, I mean, Shell talked about it last night, right?
I missed it.
It's
So
that's talking about it. AJ and Gail have talked about it. I think, right now, I don't want to say your name, I'm sorry, but I think they've touched on it. But nobody else really has. Good evening, Anna. I hope you're well, love. Yeah,
man,
Shell, it is Benny's
some
ex.
people like on here they get to low depths, man. You know what I mean? And I hate when the only low depths I get to is what I say verbally. Like that's it for me. Like I don't look into what people's pastime. I don't look into people's families. I don't look into people's. You know what I mean? It's what I see on YouTube, what I talk about. Like it's like that's it. I don't dig. I don't do digging. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. So
I think people get too. Good evening, Rotta, our lovely Rotta. I think some people get too personal. Listen,
yeah,
right, with all sides, I don't have no arguments with anybody. I don't get involved in anybody's BS. And that's why we can mostly, me and Cindy can go on any channel. We talk to everybody. I have no arguments with anyone. Well, the couple, you know, I don't like that I would never talk to.
like I know that you're like a modern Dodgy Dave, say, like, but everything I've said about Dodgy Dave, right, has already been said. You know what I mean? I go dig. You know what I mean?
Everybody's entitled to dislike or to go wherever they want. It's like as soon as they say to me, well, I'm not going to talk to you because you go near. Why?
Yeah, that's bullshit. That
Different
is.
opinions on people.
But I must say, it makes me a bit of a hypocrite because I was shocked when Cumby and Truth come out, like, and started talk. Because I thought they grasped him up to probation, and I thought, hang on a minute, man, why would you make friends with that person? That's the only thing I've.
You've got to remember, Craig, right? They have 6 children. And when he threatened to do what he was going to do to that house with them children in it, I'd have gone to the police. So would anybody else on it? If somebody threatened to burn your house down, guess what? You're going to go to the police.
I won't believe him now, to be honest. But you don't know what to believe. Yeah, these days.
The thing is with Dave, I know everybody dislikes him at times. Well, not everybody, but he'll always back his story. He'll always have facts in his hands. Well, what it is, it's all this video stuff. It's just pissing me off that no big channels are covering it. Oh, he's our lovely Slim.
Julian's got something to do with it, eh? Or something.
It's got me. They are in a greenhouse and they're constantly throwing stones at others. Exactly.
Julian got something to do with these videos.
Well, the thing is, Craig, nobody knows because he disappeared, right? He just disappeared. But he said something about it. Well, he said to me he had something on stick, that stiff, sorry.
Yeah. He did disappear, though, but I thought that was because of what they was doing to his family. I actually felt sorry for the guy, man, because...
Oh, good evening, Maureen. I hope you're okay. Look, sorry, Mo. Sorry. Good evening, Garth. The thing is with them, right? To me, it should never have been covered up. It should have come out right away because there's other women out there. Sorry, my voice will keep going tonight. There's other women out there that could have been protected from all this.
Well, yeah, if you know someone's a wrong and you hide it, man, there's always going to be more victims, isn't there?
And there was, obviously, because he was seeing three women at the same time. But they keep changing. It's 1 minute. There was 5 videos, then there's 6, now there's 8 or 9. Hope you're well, Garth, and keeping calm.
Oh, Garth's in here, man. All right, Garth.
Do you know something, Will, all right? The thing is, was anyone else involved? Because how many people had these videos? But why now? If it's been 5 or 6 months ago, why is it just coming out now? And like we talked about before,
because there's sick people on here, right, that keep it for like personal gain, like to keep it, like to get one up on certain people, man, and that's wrong, man. You know what I mean? If you know something's going on, man, you should say it straight away, man. You don't sit on it like for personal gain. Yeah.
The thing is, what he'd used on them wasn't his cell, it was a sexual object, right? A very large, and these women were asleep. No effing way. There's no woman gonna sleep through that. No woman.
Yeah.
And if I was sent a woman being abused on a call, of course I'd do something. There's abuse victims in that group as well. Exactly, Shell. So how many people have seen all that shit?
I've not seen it yet.
I'm sorry, I've got to go now. My son's just come back. You take care, all right, people, and big up the chat, man.
Jumping on. Thank you very much. Firma, yeah, Shell, exactly. The thing is, right, all this shit is started because somebody opened their mouth. But why did they open their mouth? If they've kept on it for 5 months, why? Oh, Irish, you don't want to know they are.
Big Billy's Paul's Irish. He's out there chat all the time.
Well, seems to pull a lot lately, Jim, doesn't he?
No, he does. Get I mean. Terry's making videos saying they're to Deca, but they're really to Billy.
Good evening, Sicario. Have a laugh. Shell, exactly, this is what I'm on about. He said...
What about Big Billy's in there with Bam Bam?
Oh,
Benny's
there. Are you happy about that, Jim?
Huh? No, I'm trying to set him up. I was putting a good bit in the chat there for him. God, you can't get a birdie cell like that. I mean, so he needs my help.
Straight to the fucking place, no mess.
What
Exactly.
about Shell? The Shell single. Shell, Big Billy, Shell.
Sorry, but straight to the effing place, no messing or waiting. And if they didn't, then they're just as bad. Exactly, Garth. That tells me everything I need to know about these people. Because everybody else would have gone to police with it. There's no excuse. Going to probation, no. Probation aren't going to do shit. And that probation officer should have said to him, and would have said to him, because I know a probation officer, but he said, I can't take that. Jim's jealous as per usual.
Big Billy, he's no, the only thing big about him is his feet, Bam Bam. I didn't think it's his Willie, because it's no. Yeah, I mean, because you take plenty of birds if he had a big volume. He's not got a big volume. Scooby-Doo taking it to the probation officer. Well, Ken him that used to kid on, he's got his lawful footballer.
I'm from Ireland that collects animals. And one of them being dogs. That's as much as I'm going to say.
Dog bloke.
What? Yes.
Dog girl, you could call him, because he's a fucking girl, the way he goes on. No, I know him. He's a girl. He looks like a girl. We've seen his tackle. No, the one for the north.
Bill, dog.
Runs about with Anton and Shuffle.
He's always on. He's always on them channels.
That slavering bastard. The Irish slavering cunt. No fighting Irish, the other cunt. Come for the same place. Alexander free. Because his bird's got in the jail. Did you see that little big Billy put in there? What's her name? The one that was trying to get in my pants, changed their name to Mr. Smith and all that. Starry Echoes. He's in the paper.
Imagine if having to invite YouTubers you never met to your wedding. Exactly, Shell. Tells you everything, doesn't it? Good evening, Bob. Oh, Anna, you know what it's like when he gets going, he rambles. Yeah, but I think it's about time that some people started covering these, the bigger channels. And there's a lot of them that can find out a damn sight more than we can.
I was going to be the best man to carry tackle and Billy's wedding, but that went fucking again. That would have been a good best man speech. Anybody that's got a best man speech, 400 quid, they'll turn up. And fucking, even if you didn't want to go through it, I can stand up and say, object.
Right, so hang on, it's gaffs. And if I'd been accused of that shit and was innocent, I would be all over YouTube defending myself, let alone at the person's door that accused me. Exactly, Gaff. Now look at the shit Gaff got because of what somebody else accused him of. Right? This guy's had, right? And it is nothing compared to what these lot are talking about. But nobody's covering that. Where's your sidekick tonight, Gillis? Oh, she's gone out to Slim for a night out.
She's working tonight.
She's not working. Good evening, Belle.
You know.
Thank you for coming in. Cindy's making me dinner. She made chili con carne tonight to cardio. Stick was on the other week saying Kelly was badly trolled in the hospital and he was gonna out people. Then boom. Exactly, Shell. Who's he outed? But apparently he threatened to eat Marks, hadn't he?
Well, she woke up fucking and he was with that fucking 3-meter dildo he has and she's been an anxiety attack and she ended up hospital.
Well, Billy, we don't know. I haven't got a clue what's going on with her. You know,
top tour guide for 300 pounds, 300 quid.
Best wedding speech I ever heard was the best Max. Hang on, Jim. Stood up and said, "Make the most of this happy day because I won't last a year. This marriage, I did last 2 years. So close." Funny as.
He tapped that Paul geezer for 300 quid for a better camera.
Carry on.
So he tapped that Paul guy. Again, poor Paul. I didn't get him because I'd have tapped him.
Jim, what are you on about?
That Paul guy that gave Stig all the money.
All right. Billy,
that was for a better camera.
I think Max has left. There was a lot went on. See, the thing is, I'm like you, Shell, right? I had another account, but I lost it. So I had to make this one. So I've been on here for a very long time. And I've seen a lot of shit. But I've never seen anything as bad as this. Even, I mean, DH is a beast. And everybody can say, oh, no, but, you know, there's no proof. Yes, there is. He's a beast. I'm from Cumbria. He's a beast. But I'll tell you what, Stig overtakes him. He definitely does. Oh, it was that Shell sending you to men for door. It was Lion Ming. Oh, it was Lion Ming, Shell. Put it up and then delete your message. Yeah, I'm sorry, but to me, I think he definitely takes up a D8. And as when hang on.
I reckon Big Billy's holding back in these videos like she's got them. You never thought of taking them to his probation officer. Hey Billy, you've still got them.
There you go, Shell. I've put you as a mod and you can share it.
Yeah, what?
I've added Shell as a mod so then she can share the link in the chat.
What, like?
Well, the link she's gone to look for, Jim. So what you been doing today, Jim? Oh, guess what I've done before? Went in the shower, I had Eurythmics blasting while I was in the shower and the fucking window was wide open. Wide open. So everybody will have had a view if anybody walked past behind my house.
Did they walk past and shut it for you?
What do you think they're gonna, Jim? If it's catching at eye, do you think they're really gonna shout, shut your window, missus?
No, they maybe have jumped up and shut it for you.
Oh yeah. Oh, no, Jim, they didn't do that either.
Put some paint on it, kid, so you know what it's in there.
Squid Jig. God. You're so naughty. Honestly. Yeah, so anybody else want to talk about these scumbags?
You ever wonder what Fax Jobs is? What Fax Job is putting the holes in the donuts.
It wouldn't surprise us with Squidgy.
Well, on here talking to Shell, kid. That's his job.
Wait, because my tablet's going to charge. And if my tablet goes off, I'll just have to come through on my phone.
You go away. I'll talk about. What are we talking about again? Stag.
Stop saying the fucking name, Jim.
Stag's a pervert, because she's a fucking pervert, isn't it?
It's getting a bit dark. Where there's, do you know something, Willow? It's beyond dark. It is. It's disgusting.
I tell you, it was hard for me to get sex when my bird was awake, far less asleep.
Listen, when I was asleep, there was nobody having sex with me. If he'd come near me when I was asleep, I would have been castrated. I'm telling you, my ex would have been castrated. There's no like.
That, no. It's usually if I tried that, it's usually an elbow in the face. I go, Ken, wake up with 2 black eyes and that.
Oh, it would have definitely had more than 2 black eyes. I'd have bobbeted him.
And see the distance between the hangman and all that. You get confused, Ken. If you go to the top one, you're in fucking even more trouble, man. You're getting fucking burst nose as well.
Listen, right. If somebody tries to do that to a woman when they're asleep, they deserve everything they get. I swear to God, right, they would have had nothing left. Nothing. I'd have chopped that fucker right.
He's been hitting them over the head with that dildo. He's been hitting them over the head with a dildo before he fucking done that shit, Ken. You seen the size of it? I can't believe the size of it, man. I'm like that.
These women didn't waken up.
I thought it was an artificial leg.
Oh, shit. What happened to my pal once at a party? She woke up with stuff on her face. Bastards. Oh, my God, Willow.
It did look like an artificial leg. I thought fucking... Right. Can I talk? I thought Stig had stole John Smith's artificial leg. He was flinging it about in the camera. Fucking... Get a bit new, John. Go a bit new. It was that big, man.
Right, I've been spiked. I went for a night out in my town and I said to my mate, there's 2 guys come to talk to us, and I said to my mate, watch my drink, we just got them. I went to the ladies, came back out, took 2 sips, and I was standing old neat. And honestly, see, I'm terrible. Paracetamol put me to sleep. Honestly, they knocked me out paracetamol. That's how bad I am. And I knew within, I would say 5 minutes, there was something wrong with it. I went to the toilet, I fell asleep, and one of the door lads, obviously, my ex was a doorman, so they all knew us. And I woke up with someone knocking on the door, and it was him. He said, I watched you walk the toilets ages ago. I came out the toilet and the pub was empty. That's how long I'd been asleep. So to me, there was definitely something given to somebody. If my fella tried anything funny, he'd have a dick. Exactly, Maureen.
Who was that guy? Remember that? What was his name? Bobby Bobbitt or whatever his name was. Him that got his dick cut off, man.
Exactly.
He made fucking...
It would have been if he'd done that shit to me when I was asleep, I'm telling you. But see, normal guys wouldn't think of doing that to a woman without permission, right? Obviously, this fucker didn't have permission because he's videoed them and shared them. We're saying sorry for cardiol. You've no reason to say sorry.
Garth, they shouldn't be allowed to drink altogether. Yeah, I mean, don't bother about drink covers. Just don't let them drink.
Oh my God!
Then they'll be safe. Because the state they get into when they're drinking, kid, start bringing up the past and all that shit.
Jim, have you seen what Shell's put up? Oh, hang on, sorry. I can't find it anywhere. I can't find it. Anyone know who clipped Lion saying he sold pics to men? What the fuck?
He's talking about pictures of himself on Grindr. He's fucking not talking about women. What bird's going to go near him for him to take any pictures? Then again, he ran about with Stiggy.
Well, of course you wouldn't complain, Squeegee. You'd drop back off. Of course you would. So even Billy has an ex.
I wouldn't go to the post. Unless she was a big fat thing and she'd dip my pockets. I'm
the nicest person you could ever come to meet. Honestly, I love everybody when I'm
try and get her done for attempted murder for suffocating me.
Yeah, pics of himself for money.
I mean,
so
you ever woke up in the gate? You ever woke up in the gable end of bed, Ken? Because there's no fucking room. And I mean on the gable end. Right on the fucking very... If you turn there, if you look down, you're fucking falling off, get in. And
see,
it's not that you're scared to turn round. You can't turn round. Get what I mean? And you just wobble at the bed, man, and fucking dip the purse and go for a taxi. And
Jim, have you seen what NA's push is pulled? Jim literally has no filter in his brain. He doesn't. Honestly, it just comes out.
I've done that so long.
Really? Jim's...
I usually take a light bulb out, pal. Before that happens, get what I mean? Wake up in the dark, man. You know what to switch any light bulbs on, like fucking hell.
See, I'm nice on drink. I'm lovely on drink. I love everybody when I've had alcohol in me. Right? And when I sleep in bed, I have one leg right across the bed. But that's years of sleeping on my own. The idea that them two see the videos is nuts. Who sent the video to Dog? Etc. They're all exactly Sean. Right? How many people have got this video? And have any women got it? Because if they have, they're sick fucks. The lot of them.
I reckon maybe Tracy's got it. I reckon Tracy tried a couple of coffees to shuffle and to get it.
Oh, Jim. Right? Phil's put, Jim, as the saying goes, I've never been to bed with an ugly one, with an ugly, but I've woke up next to loads. So you had big goggles on, Philly.
Tracy's right modded up in that fucking Northeast Beast fucking chat, isn't she? I reckon she's after the Celtic guy.
This is it, right? We can't all be against women abusers, and then we'll let women abusers on our panels and in our chat. Because to my mod, good evening, Oggy. If any of them fuckers come in my chat, block them. That's the only time anybody gets blocked in mine. If they come in mods,
Shell's right there because I've seen that in the chat and PD's like that. What is this? Because she thought it was something about that Patrick. Again, that mad fucking gypsy guy. It shouts at everybody. He's shouting. It's called Shuffling a nonce the other day there because fucking Shuffling supposed to have got his bird pregnant when she was 15 or 16. But he's went in there. I'm like, they gypsies have got them pregnant at 12. Get I mean, what's he talking about?
Yeah.
You need to look in before you look out. Fucking, he's one. He just shouts at everybody. He's a fucking arsehole. Patrick, you're an arsehole. Big Billy said that. I'm not saying that like Patrick. I'm scared of you, fuck. Big Billy's like that. Patrick Ward's an arsehole, isn't he? I'm like that. Look, I'm not saying that. Paddy. Right, Paddy. Yeah, I mean, just shouts at everybody. Listen. Yeah, I mean, you got that after Anton. Listen. Fuck off. Nobody's want to listen to you.
So how many people?
Bar your Uncle Stig. I mean, I bet Anton's got the fucking. He must say them, man. He's given them to Shuffling. Shuffling sent them to Dogman.
James, we're not going to talk about
Dogman's taking him around his probation officer.
James,
take a look at these. Probation officer. Look what I've been sent. Fucking don't know what's happening here, like. But that's not a leg. That's a dildo.
Good evening, team. So this is it.
Dogman's went away and got a new phone. They fucking wonder. I wouldn't have taken it to my probation officer. I'd have flung it down the fucking toilet, man. Because it's going to come back. There's a trace.
Right, this is it. I would love to know how many people, right, are actually seeing these videos. Because
I've not seen it yet.
Eventually, as the balls and goes to the police with them, right, which case that's what they should be doing. Because if not, you're distributing rape videos, right? You're talking, I'm thinking 5 years. No, you're talking 15 years. Okay. No. Don't be sending me no fake pictures. Oh, God, no. Shelley's always on freaking fire.
Nah, I'm on a fucking half bottle of the cab this year. And I've got 2. Eight joints bought there. Fucking waiting on this shit, can't be good. There's no drama.
Those lot have seen the tapes. None of us have seen the tapes. They're telling us about these tapes.
You should have changed that to no drama, to no awake.
See, the thing is, Sean, right? Look how much shit poor Garth's had, right? Look how much shit he's had. And yet nobody's talking about what's going on with these women. Now, if there's 8 videos...
Then talk about it.
Hang on. If there's 8 different women.
8?
Yeah, apparently there's 8 videos. Now, if there's 8 videos, does that mean there's 8 women or it's these 3 women?
I heard there were 9 videos.
Yeah, they slaughtered Garth, they still do. They call him all kinds. Jim, I can smell them. Squidgy, behave yourself. Oh, you're so wrong. I'd be turning up at the door, but I'll tell you what, Shell, right? I would get a blunt knife. I would strap them buckets to a chair and I'd use a blunt knife and I'd be hacking all day. I would. Exactly. There you go, Sean. See, Gaff won that case.
He never went to court.
He did. He went to court.
Did he go to court?
Gaff won the case.
Well, there you go. That's fucking that. Remember that. I'm not a fucking was on about as well.
But Gaff, you know you're always welcome in here and we wouldn't let you get angry.
I wonder if Alexander Ferguson has been fucking... he's been released for community service reports.
Right. This is another thing about him, right? She was living with him while her kids were at home alone. Because he's another fucking scumbag in my
Did you read the fucking news report on that thing they put up? What is her name? Exposing wrongings. I read the fucking thing, man. She left them for 2 weeks. Left them for 2 weeks. The police had to walk out.
I'm shouting over him. How's that flirting? God, he's locked in a
wardrobe. Just I should have done this in my intro.
Look, Jim, I have to talk over you because you don't stop. Good evening.
Plenty drama and Stevie No drama.
Hope you and Jim are living life to them. Oh, Jesus, don't encourage him, please. You had to call yourself my Jim before, didn't you?
What's up?
You called yourself my Jim before.
My Jim.
Slim, good couple of ways too.
Oh, that's what I put in the chat earlier.
Can you say what Slim's put?
Good couple, these two.
Could you imagine the arguments that me and Jim would have? I was scooching your ass.
Well, if the arguments go away, I wouldn't be able to get a word in.
Oh no, Jim, you wouldn't shut up talking. I'd be asleep by the time you finish talking.
All right.
No, Jim, you wouldn't shut up. I know you wouldn't.
Start picking on me for things I've done a couple of weeks ago.
Say that again, Jim. Say that again.
I'm saying you start picking me on for things I've done a couple of weeks ago.
Jim, that's your ex-wife. That's not me. I hate arguments.
That's how I can't hold on you.
The tension is severe.
That's a good question, son.
Oh, Shell, don't encourage.
I
Please
think
don't.
Cindy's 50. I got that out of her life. We narrowed it down to 50, Ken.
Oh, Slim. Neighbours would need
Cindy's
some.
Cindy's away at work in the night.
Have you seen what I'm laughs for? These two would need sound system if they live next door. Be emotional to say the least.
I know me, my neighbours are sound, man.
Pack it in news, Laurie. Sexual tension on the panel. Oh, God. Oh, Squidgy, what have you retracted there? So it must have been really bad. Must have been. Yeah.
There's Garth. Garth thinks you're for Australia.
Garth thinks what? Who's the crazy Australian on the panel? He thinks it's you, you mug.
There's Shirley getting mixed up again, man. She's got that round the wrong way about.
Good evening, Mr. E. Oh, see, then we're going to have some nice words now. I can't share lives on community. Oh, yeah. You still not got your community, Shell?
I've not got a community post either.
We're talking about scumbags. Let's be honest, they are pretty good. I mean, you've sat on these for 5 to 6 months, these videos of these women getting raped, and you've only took it into a probation officer. Sick fucks.
No way. Imagine going into your probation. No, it's not his probation officer. It's a probation officer, pal. Gone round and like, oh, come here and look at this fucking leg here. That's not a dildo. That's not a leg. That's a dildo. You know what I mean? And this cunt's sticking up this, whatever. And she's sleeping. I bet the probation officer's got to say, what the fuck are you? Why did you not send me that before? You know what I mean?
But the thing is, though, right, so this probation officer could get in serious trouble as well because he's the one that's kept out of it. And obviously he hasn't shared it because he'd be Irish. I mean, why take it to someone in Ireland? Why not say to one of the other clowns, right, take it to the police in England?
Right, you need to go to the police in England. Shuffling should have fucking sent it to the police. Or Anton. Anton would have been the first one that had it, like, definitely, because he was Dig's kid on uncle, cousin, nephew, whatever. They were fucking, what do you call it? Two peas in a pod, they cunts. That Anton and that cunt that makes the videos. Exactly,
Shell. It must be because how long ago did he say it took it? Is it 10 days ago or something now? He said that it took it. So you've had it all this time and you only took it 10 or 14 days ago, right? So this guy's had for that long and done nothing with it. There's been no police call.
I've seen on that North East Beach fucking channel saying that with PD and fucking shuffling. Shuffling's like, I've got the videos here. I'll fucking send them to you, PD. PD's like that. And he thought PD said he thought he was talking about that Patrick. And the mad Irish country goes fucking mental. He thought he was talking about him. And then Shuffling sent him the videos. And fucking PD must have opened them and like, what the fuck? I'm not opening that shit, Ken. I thought it was about something else. And said he deleted them. So Shuffling's had them. Was he sending them to PD? Get what I mean?
Slim, yeah, apparently they're not related at all. If you shag a bird while she's asleep, she isn't waking up, then what was you doing? Well, it's grape. Squeegee. Yeah, he's on a rant. I just let him go on sometimes. Don't Jim. Jim, don't go quiet because I don't like it when you go too freaking quiet.
I was just letting you talk. Yeah.
Are you letting us talk for the change? Oh, Jim, you're an ass. His screen recorded the actual video call. It was a video call, and he was playing it. Do you know something, Shirley? Right, there's 37 watching. There was 39 a couple of minutes ago. This could be clipped to shit. I don't care. Good evening, MC. Thank you for joining us. Good evening. Oh, he's a lovely lammy. Honestly, right, YouTube don't have a lot of guys, right? On this side, hang on. There's not a lot of good guys on this side, but Lammy, you're one of the nicest men on here. You really are.
There's going to be a bit of competition here for me.
Eh?
There's going to be a bit of competition here for me. I thought I'd go ready, Big Billy, man. You know what I mean? There's competition.
Lammy is a really good guy. He's like Pablo. Really good guy. That's also called revenge porn. Exactly, Irish. It's all kinds mixed into one. It's a great video.
What do you think, Big Billy?
What?
What do you think? Being honest. What do you think, Big Billy?
I think he's a nice guy, Jim. Why?
I feel sorry for him.
You would. Because you're trying to get rid of him. Why did the name?
Where's my pal T1 no got a spanner?
Hang on.
The only one that promoted my channel.
Girl still didn't. Do you know something, Shell? I think his main girlfriend knows. Apparently. No, hang on. Hang on. I'm trying to think who it was. It was a female in the. I'm sure in PP's chat or somewhere else had said that she knows, his main girlfriend knows.
I've seen that, Shell. That's out of order.
But it wouldn't make it look far.
Yeah, I mean, especially Billy's wife wouldn't believe him anyway.
Uploading videos onto it exactly now, right? Can you imagine what they're going to get for distributing? Because it would be called distributing great videos. Yeah, Big Billy's Scottish. Well, we think, and he's only 4'3". Aren't you, Billy? Little legs.
Big Billy's no Scottish. She's from Australia.
Let's get it straight.
Can you not remember he had all the different... He's changed the name of it 5 times, Big Billy. He had that Big Billy. We are the people. Then he realised that he wasn't the people. And he changed it to Big Billy. Aussie, we are the people. So I'll give him that one because there are not very many people doing in the Aussie land. They're all usually criminals.
Yeah, it's really sick to me. I'm sorry, but big channels should be looking into this. I know some personal that won't touch it unless they've got absolute proof. I know they won't. But I think there's enough out there now for people to ask for an explanation. Because 1 minute they've just got it, the next minute 5-6 months ago, which is story? Is it? It's just happened, which case we all know that's not true.
Well, I heard Dogman's been watching it when he's been doing it with his new bird.
Good evening, people. Good evening. Hang on, Matty. Wait, hang on.
I'm saying, can I speak now?
Yes, go ahead, Jim, and speak.
I heard Dogman's watching the videos when he's saying sex with his wife. But that was Big Billy that told me that.
Oh.
PP, fucking fell out with you, pal. All that trouble I had to leave because I'm telling you, I've been following the guy for 2 years. I've seen him do it. Never seen him catching a fish. But he's fucking, I've seen him doing an oil change. I've seen him tapping dope off his laddies' pals, and they've never came back. And they didn't go round to his bit anymore. They're like, you come round to my bit because your dad taps all my dope. And he was telling me, he's like, I'll give you a spanner. I went in and I never got a spanner.
Jim's talking with your PP because you didn't give him a spanner.
He's all the lunatics, all the spanners. Yeah, I mean.
Good evening, Fairy. I hope you're well, love. Right, PP, what we've been talking about is these videos and why all this stuff's changing, the length of time they add them, how many people's add them. We all know they're sharing them.
Jump on TV if you're allowed to jump on without your missus coming in and giving you some shite. Jump on. See, I've not got that money.
Is it Daniel? Daniel, I'm calling you Daniel. Sorry, Daniel. Oh, God, Jim. Honestly. See, now PP knows you're sulking with him because you never got your spanner that you were promised.
2 years ago.
Jim, guess what, though? He gives Shell a spanner and me a spanner, and he gave... Guess what I've got, Jim? Hang on, PP wants to jump on. Guess what I've got? I've got a super spanner. Not to rub it in, but I've got a super spanner, Jim.
You've got a super spanner?
Yeah, PP's. But he knows that I would never use it, see?
He never gave me one.
Yeah, but he's not going to give you a super one, is he?
Come on. Shelley's been on the Febreze again, man. I don't know what she's thought of it.
Oh, God. Hang on. I'm doing it on my tablet, PP, and I'm on my phone at the same time. And doing it on your tablet, making sure the link's copied is hell.
See, I can read the chat. I've got a big 53-inch telly. And I've got 3 phones.
Yeah, that's porn telly, Jim. We all know about your porn telly.
No, it's not porn telly. It's a Sky telly. Sky, God, is it Sky Plus it's called? Sky TV or whatever the fuck it's called. It's a big kick-ass fucker, man. I'll tell you, when you watch porn, it's like being there. I swear to fuck. It's that good, man. Even the sound in it. Go big.
Right, I'm sorry if I've missed anybody. If anybody's come in.
I've never watched 3D porn. I've not got 3D glasses.
3 burner phones. I don't need burner phones.
There's such a thing as 3D porn. Is there? There I've all Ken.
Oh, Shirley's took mine as well, apparently. Apparently I've lost my super spanning, James. Here's your friend. Now he's can make up, Jim. When he lets us friggin'... Hang on. Where the hell's he gone? Why won't he let... Who's that? Let's go. This could be a... I hope this is you, PP.
Okay.
If not, we might get palm bombed if it's not PP.
No, it's me. It's me, babe.
Hello.
I did have the camera on. I did show you, mate. But I don't want you dining out on my photos, you know what I mean, Jalise?
PP, we can't hear you.
What?
I've got a 40 PP for coming up for Halloween to scare the winds off away from my door. I've taken
good evening, Tony. PP, we can't hear you. Can somebody type in the chat? Yeah, now we can't. Right, Jim, you're going to have to let PP talk.
Jimbo, I was so worked up. I know I said I'll give you a spanner, and you know I always will, mate.
Aye. You're scared in case your missus came in PP again. I've seen that.
Well, she did come in, and she was in a good mood, thank God, because otherwise that could have gone from me being hero to 0 in about 2 seconds.
She'll just give her a bunch of daffodils, pal. You'll have to run a bit.
John,
I can't
you're
give her
going to name
flowers.
You can't give.
I can't give her flowers, can I? Oh, bloody hell. They used to work, they don't work no more.
If I went home 3 days late, PP, the first runabout, in the especially in the spring, was to collect a fucking rake of daffodils. But I never done me any good. You know what I mean? I still got a kick in, so I invested in a fucking American football gear and the daffodils. So I went in there, Kim. Sorry I'm late in that, Kim.
Oh, we get it all the time with geezers turning up, and you tell when they're in the bad books, the flowers and the message, and you're like, oh, yeah, what's happened? Are you in the bad books? Like, well, yeah, this has happened, or something's late.
You never get cast up things like you done 20 years ago, Kim. Suddenly you're lying in the bed and you get a kick, and you're like, what's that for? Oh, that thing you done 20 years ago, Ken, coming home late and all that shit. Especially when they got a drink in them, mate. Fucking, that's the time. That's the time to go disappear. And I used to watch. See, when my bird used to come home for work and that, she used to have a carrier bag. And I was looking to see if it was a see-through one, to see how many diamond white she had in it. Because fucking hell, Ken. It was either that or on the phone to the post before she got to the door, Ken. But yeah, that was it. Diamond White's man, I was in for a kicking all the time.
I'm saying that, I'm an abused husband, I am. Yes, Chilice.
I've put some in the back chat for you. Just waiting to have a quick look at it.
Where we go in the back chat?
Jim, don't open your mouth. What's in there? Keep your mouth shut, Jim, to what's in there, right? Because you blurted out. It's in the back chat for a reason.
Well, no, look at it then, because I can't hold myself back.
No, exactly, Jim. You can't keep your mouth shut.
The people need to know.
Honestly, you couldn't tell him where there's a bird's nest.
It's all dies, I says, and still game. The people need to know.
No, they don't, Jim. If it's in the back chat, nobody needs to know. But the person I'm sending it to.
Yeah. I've read that. It's a little bit cryptic for me. I know I make out I'm educated, Chilice, but I'm not educated. And my brain ain't working. I was up all night. I've been in bed at 3 o'clock in the morning for 2 nights. I'm getting up at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, I didn't sleep great last night, to be honest with you.
No.
Is that because you're on the couch? Are you on the couch, PP?
Sort of. I ain't going to lie. I'm a man of the truth. I'm in the conservatory. I'm in the conservatory. But I think I could see a fishing trip coming soon.
You'll be all right. You need to smooth her over with some of your own products, my son.
Oh, he's a lovely guy.
What, shall I get a tea cutter? Shall I give her a good tea cutter or some weed killer? Shall I got a weed killer and tea cutter?
I was thinking something a little bit rarer than that.
Matt, if you want to share links, if you want to share your channels, just do it, please.
Well, you know,
Chilice, how are you? You're right.
But
I am.
Jim,
you know something, Garth, right? I'm a bit pissed off today with these scumbags because I'm sick.
Yeah, I was going to get to that. I was just trying to warm up to it a little, to be fair. But if you want me to jump straight in, I will.
Go on, Garth. Take it away, mate, because I'm on the same page here.
Yeah, I know you are, PP, mate. And, you know, we have back and forwards, but I think we agree on most things, to be fair. Jim, nice to meet you, by the way.
All right, Garth, Paul.
Yeah, I'm good. We often share comments, and it's good. Yeah,
Garth,
so
if Jim puts the link out, don't click on it, mate. All right?
Of course I don't trust Jim. He's Scottish. What are you talking about? Bearing in mind, Jim, my mum's from Paisley, so it gives me a little bit.
Condolences, Paul. Condolences.
Oh, mate, it wasn't good back then.
Big Billy's for Paisley.
Really?
Dumbarton or Ayrshire, one of these 3 shiteholes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not his fault. You know what I mean?
No, I know it's not an insult. It's the truth. Anyway, so my point why I came on was, yeah, if it's false, let me start with that. If it's false, then it's wrong. and those people need to leave YouTube.
Exactly.
I don't believe it's false.
No,
I believe.
don't.
Sorry,
Do you think
PP.
it
I'm
could
going to
be
carry on. Is
used
that right?
It's like someone's. It's like I think they were used as like a blackmailing mechanism. Like as if
Yeah. Yeah. So I was going to
you've
go a
got
little bit
something
deeper,
on me.
PP.
Yeah, something deep here, something very deep. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me carry on. So please. So
Oh, sorry.
yeah, no, that's all right. So yeah, if it's wrong, then clearly they need to go because that made up shit isn't going to cut it in there. It's not going to work if they think that they're going to deflect to something they've done. Now, I don't believe it is false. I don't. I believe this is what's happened. I believe that it's been shared about, and Shuffling's backtracking now. Yeah, and the Irish fella, I can't remember his name, but he's just saying, "All right, I'll wear it." And this is what's happened. I don't believe that that's the end of it. I think that it's been about a long while, and I think they've been sharing it about themselves, and it hasn't suited them to bring it out. Now, if that shit had been sent to me, straight up, PP, I'm telling you, man to man, I would have fucking reported it straight away to the police. There is no fucking around. Look. That is sexual assault, and it doesn't fucking... sorry for swearing, Julie. It doesn't. There should be no time at all from me getting that and opening that, yeah, to me going to the police. As soon as I could get a taxi to there or whatever, it should have been reported. And I don't. And what I do disagree with you about, mate, is that when you've said before that it shouldn't be on YouTube and we should just brush over it, I don't agree with you about that at all, mate.
No.
So there you go. That's what I think.
If that was sent to me, if I was in a group, if someone sent that to me, right, I would have left that group and I'd have brought that straight to YouTube attention. I wouldn't have sat on that for the amount of time it's been sat on. Certainly would never have recorded it. Right, I'd have used my mouth and told people what was going on there, and that's what that group was about.
So, what do you think about the time gap, PP?
The time is disgusting, mate. There's a reason. There's a reason for it.
Yeah, see, there's a couple of reasons why I believe that it's true. One, and there's about three, I think. There's one where Shuffling said that he sent it to PD. PD's already said that he received something from Shuffling, but he didn't want to see it and he deleted it. Whether he did or not,
I heard that.
It doesn't matter. He said it. So he's received something. Whether he's deleted or not, I believe him. If he said it, I've got to believe him.
PD's old school. PD,
yeah, I know he is.
And PD wouldn't watch that. Yeah, he wouldn't watch that.
And I believe that if he had seen it, he would have done something about it. Two, I think that the timescale, they've got themselves confused. We're not confused. I think that the wedding happened, and this was all part of a little bit of a discussion. Was it held as something? Yes, because Julian said that he had something, and he was really angry at Stig, really properly angry. And there's a couple of other things.
I heard the fallout with Stig was over. Julian saying to Stig that Stig looks like
me.
God, yes. That's bullshit.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's.
There's no logic in that. No logic.
No, of course there isn't. There's plenty of people out there who would love to look like me, but yeah, I do get it. Why people would.
There's no logic in that either, right?
It does. It evens itself out, PP. Let's be honest, straight up, fella. Yeah, it's got to be a 50-50. Give me a chance, mate, for fuck's sake. I don't believe it's about that.
Now, right, because Garth, you look nothing like this Stig. Nothing. He looks like fucking off the heels of eyes, that fucker.
That doesn't make me look good if people think I look worse.
No, you do not.
I've not seen that. I've heard things, and from what I've heard, right, and I hope to God, there's meant to be various people, God bless them, and I've seen something, them women who are involved, I will never look down on them women, right? I look down on the person who's done that. Especially if that woman's asleep, right? That's unacceptable. Unacceptable.
The thing is, PP, right? They've said that these women were asleep, right? And as a woman, I can tell you, and any woman in this chat can tell you, if that is happening to you, you are not going to be asleep. So that tells me.
No, that's what I think. And that's another. Thank you. That's another thing I was going to bring up. I don't mean to overspeak you. Sorry, but it's not normal. I don't think that that's normal, because there's no way, not normally anyway, that you'll be able to touch someone in that way and for them not to wake up. So there's something fucking wrong there as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, but there's a lot of medication. There could be medication involved. There's a lot of people now.
Yeah,
who
it could be.
prescription
And if,
medication for depression.
yeah, it could
Now,
well
let's
be.
have it right. If you'll wrap around someone like who's got that orientation about them, like the person in question, you're going to have to be on medication, right? Now, it's nothing against them women. So if they're asleep and they are medicated, and he is doing that, that's like you said there, Gilles. I think they might know, but I don't think they know the full concept of what's going on here. Do they know that this is circulating? They're not on YouTube.
Well, I'm hoping she's been told. I'm hoping she's been told. As disastrous as it is.
I hope they all know.
Yeah,
and I hope the police step in here, because otherwise, it's nasty what's gone on here. Absolutely nasty. It's disgusting, and it ain't just. It's all of everyone. Everyone. If I was in a group and someone sent me that and said, "Yeah, I'll watch this," and they got their missus who was asleep and they done something like what I've heard. This is what I've heard. I would light them straight up on YouTube and be out of that thinking, "Oh my God, how the fuck did I walk into that lot?" That's what that would be going through my head, and I've light them straight up. Just for me to record that and think, "Oh, I might use that at a later date."
Well, you don't take it to the
there was an
probation
argument.
officer.
There was an argument. Now I haven't seen this. I found out today that Stig and Shuffling had a big argument. And was there something said where Stig was going to blow everything out and tell everyone everything, and then boom, all this on the phone. This has all come out.
Yeah, that's why I think it's much deeper. I think it's much deeper from both of those sides. And that's what I don't get. Now, Shuffling has clearly lied about sending that, because PD's already said he's been sent something. Now, he's covering his ass. I don't care whether he's had the video or not. He should have reported it.
Yeah,
it should have been reported. End of.
Of course it should. Listen, these people, Section D, they don't deserve no respect. If I thought someone...
No, and PP, exactly, and it's not grassing. Do you agree with me? It's not grassing.
I would report it to the police, yes.
Exactly,
Damn right
yes.
Damn right I would.
And that's exactly what should have happened.
Probation officer, PP. That's what Dogman done. He did it to his probation officer.
But the probation
good luck to him. Yeah. It's a heart. See, I'm only working on what I've seen. I've not got no date. I don't watch.
So there's a couple of things there, Billy. Billy, there's a couple of things there, mate. Sorry to interrupt you, PP, but I've had a probation officer, and if I'd handed it to her, she would have said to me, "Why have you not done this to the police?" Exactly. But whatever, one of us would have dealt with it. I get his confusion. He doesn't know what the fuck to do. All right, let's give him that as a credit. Let's say he doesn't know what to do, so he's gone to someone he knows. They would go straight to the police. There's no doubt about it. And the only thing that makes it a little bit credible is the fact that he's said that he hasn't got his old phone now.
He got rid of it.
Right.
Well, did he get rid of it, or did he hand it over? He's not made it clear, is he?
He gave it to the probation officer.
Yeah, well, if he's done that, then fair enough.
Then got a new phone.
I know probation officer, and I can tell you something now. The probation officer would have said to him, "I can't take that. You're going to have to take it to the police."
Probation officer, what the fuck are you handing me here? You're only on probation, you cunt. What are you doing?
I don't know. It's a mad one, though. Absolute mad one. And I hope to God it has gone to the police. I hope to God that phone. So I don't know about the phones. It's all new to me.
Where's Gaff disappeared till? I've just
in fact, he does it all the time, Gaff. He just presses the wrong buttons.
Link up for him just in case.
To be fair, I thought fucking Anton was shadier than fucking Stig, like.
Well, it's Sean. I mean,
my personal, I've never spoken to anyone backstage, but I don't think Anton knows the full aspect about what's going on here.
No,
I really do believe that.
He's busy with his life outside of YouTube now.
He's the biggest mouthpiece on YouTube, man.
I know, but mouthpieces can be used. The mouthpiece can be used to state their case of what's been done. Sometimes you get people playing two. I think a lot of people have been playing two ends against the middle. And
you ever see the shit he makes up? He tells lies about everybody. He just makes shit up. I mean, fucking make shit up. Get what I mean?
No,
and he gets away with it because it laughs it off and all that. But I used to be on Shuffling's channel all the time. They were fucking, everybody was there at the start. And now it's all fucking, as soon as Julian fucking Ginger Closet came along and Anton, everybody got fucked off, get what I mean? And went different ways. And that's what started it all.
Yes.
Fucking, that's the way I seen it anyway.
Yeah.
I got blocked off that fighting Irish and blocked off fucking Shufflings. But anytime that Anton comes in any chat and he's got a spanner, I can't say fuck all, get what I mean? Because
that's something what needs to be addressed. This needs to be free speech. I'm going to change a few dynamics on my channel, and I will give you a spanner on my channel.
I just like moaning PP. I mean, that's
no, I know, but I know
you're a fucking woman, sir. I just like I balls up all that time. I mean, I'll just get in there and moan about a spanner.
In other words, PP, things like
PP.
I love free speech. I think free speech amongst people brings people more together than what it does falls apart. And I think there's a lot of people here warring, good people. I feel everyone's made a few mistakes on YouTube, but that's usually acceptable with anyone. And that's why I go on different channels to try and talk to everyone and let everyone. I ain't got no animosity, but the deepness. And I always knew there was people out there playing two ends against the middle. As to who that is and doing that, I'm still not. But it seems to be coming out. I think something big to the
I've highlighted Shell's comment. PP, read Shell's comment. I've highlighted it.
Let me translate that larger.
Yeah. So, sorry, I pressed my ear pressed against the thing there. Pressed the wrong button.
Hang on, we've got another guest. He's even said hello to our lovely guest there, yeah?
Sorry, who is it?
I'm just sitting listening, man. With what PP's saying, and I agree with that, free speech, but then some of it's just out and out fucking hate, man. It's got to be matched with fucking some love, innit?
Is that you, Gav? Is that you and it, Gav? Yes, it is.
Man, it is. You know something, PP. I agree with a lot of things you say, man. Free speech is important because how do we reach an agreement with somebody that's totally the opposite of you?
Yeah. And it does build some bridges, and everybody
you just accept that you both disagree.
There ain't no bad people. Like I said, a lot of people's made mistakes and started off on the wrong ground. People build it, everything's a learning curve, but deepness and conspiracy, what's been going on here and playing two ends, that's what I mean. And imagine if the wrong people could have got bought into anything like that and accused of something like that when it wasn't them. That's what I mean. These sort of games are absolutely disgusting. And the aspects that could have in someone's mental capacity, because a lot of people on there are very vulnerable.
Can I just...
We're all vulnerable in our own right.
Of course we are. Can I just say something? Yeah. Can I just say something that's pretty obvious that we haven't really said? What if Stig's innocent and they've just made all this shit up?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you want to know something? Yeah. You want to know something? So, PP, ain't you a bit similar circles in our youth, and things like that stick. Things like that stick. If that's not
they
true,
do, and it should be. Yeah. This is why it needs to be cleared up now. And people, that's kind of why I disagreed with you about what you said.
The circles was not started by us.
No, PP. Hang on a minute, mate.
PP, I'm meaning in our youth, the similar circles in our youth. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And you got me now. And things like that stick, man. And you'll do damage for that, and then it's like, shit, I've just done the wrong person.
Yeah.
So
someone's echoing. Who's echoing?
Not me.
Mike's gone. Right. I've got cesspit, right? Now, I've been going for some time, right?
Am I right now?
Groom me, right? Bit of disappointed, but no one's ever tried to groom me in cesspit, right? So this circle that everybody talks about doesn't exist. The only circle I can see is these people that hit these videos. That's the only circle that exists so far on YouTube to me.
Yeah.
Nobody
else. Yeah.
They're the only ones that's in this circle that's covering each other's asses. Because one, a woman cannot still be asleep. Well, she was getting sexually assaulted by that weapon. And let's be honest, it's a weapon, right? So that tells me there's something more to it. Why wait 5 or 6 months to come out? They're all in on it because they've all been sharing it with people. It's sick.
Yes.
It's twisted.
Yeah.
You know, with
I
Shell,
didn't
they can
realise. I didn't realise that was the case with the.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fucking
been held
horrible.
on. It's
That's
been
horrible.
held on, like I said at the start. If someone would have shared that with me, right, I'd have thought to myself, why are they doing that? I don't want to see that. And if it was something like that, what I've heard about it, it's not saying whether it's true or not because I've not seen them, but what I've heard about them, and from what I can gather, this is right because I've heard about some people saying that that's what these are about. I would have called on it straight away and got out of that group and called it straight away. I would have had no recordings because I wouldn't have recorded it. I wouldn't want that nowhere near me. But I would have
You don't have to record it. It's on your phone.
Believe me
It's
or not
done. It's
believe me,
already done. If it's on your phone, it's on your phone. Doesn't matter whether you delete it or not. It's already on there.
And you want to know something, right? I've never went to the police in my life, right? But I'd go to the police with that because you can't grasp on a
Damn right.
monster. Simple as
Exactly.
that.
Yeah, exactly
Damn
right. And that's
Damn
exactly what we've all said. I
Yeah.
think that needs to be a thing. I think grassing needs to be out the window. You can't keep calling people You can't keep calling people grasses if they're not in that life. They're not in that life, and they're an upstanding citizen, so they can fucking say what they want.
Gaff, I agree with that as well, actually. I agree with that as well.
If
How
I
many
was an active
people, right?
criminal, let me tell you, when I was an active criminal, if I'd have been parked up in traffic and I was saw something, a kid getting dragged in a car or a woman, anything like that, I thought, what the fuck is that? Like some kind of runs that. If I'd see on the news at night that someone was missing, I would have gone to the old bill as an active criminal and said, look, I saw something here and I paid attention.
Well, PP, you and I both know.
I wouldn't give a fuck about that. I would have watched it, see how good they were, but something like that.
PP, you and I both know.
People need outing, not protecting.
PP, you and I both know that when it comes to that sort of shit, the criminals are all over it and they want to help out. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah,
can see,
straight
right,
up it is.
if you go to prison and you've done this kind of thing, right, you've got to go on numbers because you've got to be
Of course you are.
protected. Right? Every criminal hates this kind of criminal, right? And to me, they've hid this. If it's true, they've hid it for how long? Now, someone's saying 14 days, one of them had it for, and then one of them in the conversation said something about 5 months. So which is it?
Someone's saying
How
it's
many lies are they
going
telling to
back
save
months.
their asses?
Yeah.
And
Someone's
I'm
saying
telling you now,
comments going back months.
Everyone that has seen it, right, should be outed. Every single one. I don't give a shit if it's a woman. I don't give a shit if it's a man. Every one of them should be outed and they should be told to fuck off YouTube and no one allow them on the channels. Block them.
Julius, it makes you think as well, though, right? And this is sick, right? I don't know what to say this, but what gratification is any of them getting out of that as well? You've got to take that into account. It could be fucking seedy as fuck. That's horrible.
Yeah, mate. Do you know what fucking makes me most angry is the sort of people laughing at it. That's what fucking pisses me off the most.
Yeah.
There you go. See, I wasn't going to get angry, Julie. I'm going to jump off because I'm starting to fucking rage now.
That's the beauty.
Julie, thanks for letting me on, all right?
Anything's a beauty. Everyone's an adult.
Lambo, good speech to PP. PP, respect. And R2s and throws are always just, that. Billy, nice to talk to you, mate. Right, I'm off. Have a good night. Bye.
100%. And like you said there, Julie, the Celtics was there for a circle. They're not a circle. Matt, I like Matty. Matty ain't a bad person. I do like Matty.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
There was nothing personal, and then there was never nothing intentional on that. Well, saying that, they were words and like, not banter, but it was what it was. It is what it is. But it's a different level. This is what's going on here. And it does need to be.
Right. So far, PP, the only people that's actually really talked about it, Shell done it last night. I know that Gail, I know you can think, right, Gail was talking to Stig quite some time ago. That lass got ripped. They put her personal pictures online. The sick fucks put her personal things. I mean, at the time, I used to talk to all these lot. I used to go on certain ones and keep the cellmate down. But I'm telling you now, they terrorised that girl. They terrorised her.
And that's illegal in itself because, like, revenge porn, man.
Exactly. I'd have gone to the police, mate.
About the full potential of what went on literally not even that long ago, because I don't follow. So I knew there was beef going on there, but when I found out what it was all about, and there's been a few people who've done adults are adults, and many adults have participated in that if they're not married or nothing. And if people do, then that should be done on trust, and that should never be breached. Never be breached. No matter
Yeah,
what happens,
100%.
you don't breach anything. And to do that, to do it on purpose, record it and put it in a group and show different people, that's abuse. That is abusing women. And I
Yeah.
don't care how you dress it up. That is abusing women and degrading that. And it is illegal. Revenge porn.
And the PP,
Not only
they
that,
often
for a
that
man
funny.
to do that, for a man to do something like that, what sort of a man would do it? I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do that.
Nah, no chance. No chance, man.
Even if I
No,
met
man.
someone and I thought, oh, this woman's good to me, she took fucking 20, 30, 50 grand off me, I would do nothing like that and think, oh, I'm going to show everyone. I wouldn't do that. That'd be the last thing on my mind. It's disgusting.
But
Disgusting.
you see, the thing is, PP, you've got to be a certain sicko to kind of get to pleasure out what's gone on.
100%,
And if this
definitely.
is
Jimmy. Like I said,
If this
I
is
wouldn't have
all lies,
tolerated 2
being made
minutes of
up,
it.
if it's all lies, what's being made up, it shows the degree of the sickness of the others.
If it is lies,
Can I just say something about this as well, right?
Absolutely, yeah, that's a different concept.
Can I just say something about this as well, right? I didn't blame anybody on here for getting tricked with them, right? People thought they were funny and they were just taking a laugh, and it taken some people longer than others to realise what they were all about. I didn't blame anybody that's not involved with it. Nobody.
What you've got to look at is different people. When you get a lot of people on YouTube, right? A lot of people who could be people talking about, it could be women getting talked about, and they're getting spoke about all the time. When they're spoke about all the time, they're on YouTube, but they find it hard to communicate because it damages everything. No matter how strong personality, it does damage people. So then, what happens then? Them people, say if it's a couple of women who are getting spoke about all the time, they then try and make friends with anyone who wants to talk to them who may be presenting themselves and putting themselves forward. So they will go with that, and it makes them susceptible to go with and talk to people. And they don't know nothing about these people. That's why I'm so against abuse of people. Like I said, everyone said things out of term. A lot of people's done things out of term, and they've realised their mistakes are there. You've got to learn by mistakes, and a lot of people have. And I think they're all the people who have spoke about that are genuine. What's gone on here is no mistake. This is by design, and that's what I mean. What you're saying there, Jalise, if this is all bullshit and there is no video, then
What's that sound?
It's my budget.
It's honestly, there's only one person that knows it's really true, right? And he hasn't come on, and he hasn't opened his mouth. He hasn't said anything.
Yeah.
So why not? Why is it?
That says a lot.
Why not?
That says a lot to me, though. That says a lot to me.
Of course it does. Of course it. Why do you? If this is real, mate, I'll be up here now. I'll be going mental.
Gavin's bird shouting there.
Yes, Jim. I'm getting told, man. I'm getting told.
Can't I get a word done? What it's saying is let Jim get a word done, for fuck's sake, man.
Where's my pal, Jim?
And the thing is, just like Jill said before, right? Jill said before.
I was on mute there, by the way.
What?
I was on mute.
By mistake?
No.
You've got some noise going on there, mate.
The budgie's going off his seat.
Oh, the budgie. Oh, I thought the budgie going cheap, you know. But okay.
He likes Jim, PP. He likes Jim.
They don't make a bloody noise like that, but they're all going cheap.
I can understand what that budgie's saying. That parrot's saying there by that. Jim. Let Jim speak, for fuck's sake, man. This poor guy can't get a word done.
Sean's got a question. Who the one person, Jalise, who ain't spoken? So why?
Yeah. 100%.
Why hasn't he out and defended himself? I mean, to be honest with you, if this is made up, and as I say, it's a sick thing if they've made it up, I don't tend to think that they have.
If that was Decker Heggie, he would have made about 20 videos about it, wouldn't he?
Right. The thing, this is what I'm saying. We're all against DH because we all know he's a beast, and it's true he is a beast. I don't give a shit if anyone in the chat believes it or not. From Cumbria, I'm telling you he's a beast. Right. If we're against him, and I mean, even he, he's a sick man, but he's on the same scale as him. If he's done all this,
definitely,
sick man.
Mm.
No, to me, I'm just sick of them. I think it's about time they'll put on a panel and said, right, if this is true, what happened? How long you added? Just answer the questions. I know when listen, I'm nobody's boss on YouTube. I don't tend to be. But they've let this out now and they're complaining. Good evening, Kevin. Complaining that everybody's asking them questions. Well, what did you think was going to happen, you idiots? Do you think you're going to say something? We're all going to, oh, really? And that's going to be dropped? No. Everybody's going to have questions. My question is, why now? And as you said, has there been a fallout? Has there been threats made? What's gone on? As soon as trying to distance the cell away from him.
That is the question. What you just said there, Jalise, that is the question, because I've heard that, I'm not saying it, I've only heard this, but Shuffling and Stig had a right do on someone's live. I don't know whose live it was, and they were going at it with each other. And then all of a sudden, boom. So why would someone want to see something like that if it's true? Record it. Why would anyone want to record it? But record it thinking, oh, we could record that so that we could then use this. Is that the... I always thought, I knew this was going on, obviously. Not obviously because I knew it, but I obviously knew something like this going on as a blackmail sort of like something going on behind the scenes with something like this. But I never thought it was on this sort of side and something like that. When this has come out, I'm piecing this together. In my mind's eye, I think I'm bang on point with what I've seen, what's gone on yet. I can't say because I don't know. And where the implications lead with all this is beyond comprehension on the bigger picture, on the whole scale of everything, right? Because this is deception on a major scale and a really big scale. It's like me, when I talk to people, take people at face value. If people talk to me in confidence, they talk to me in confidence.
Yeah.
If I fall out with anyone, I'll never repeat anything what's said in confidence. Never. I'll never use anything said in confidence.
He can't. He's got a partner in a case going on right at this moment with police for doxing. Who are you on about? Big Mac?
I can't repeat that.
You know what's telling to me, right? He actually like an old school man and all that stuff, right? If that's the case, right? If he's no guilty, he'd be fighting this with all his might. I know I would, and I know the two guys next to me would as well. I know that.
If it wasn't true and it was me, I'd be hitting a cunt over the head with that fucking helmet. I'm fucking telling you. I'd be doing it shuffling, wrap him right over the head with my fucking helmet. Or that dildo he's got. But I'll tell you what, every time he flashed that dildo, sir, I'm like, what the fuck's he doing with that? You know what I mean? What? Because I swear to fuck, I thought it was fucking a leg to start off with. I'm always like a leg.
Do you know something, Tim?
Like a fucking
you
leg,
was on
man.
that. Yeah, you was on that dildo thing from ages ago, and I thought, what the fuck? And I forgot about that because I thought, oh, right, it might have been a slip, but you was on that, and it is right. Why put something like that on social media? And then you're hearing this. It's a mad one, but like you said, Jalise, if it is, there is no innocent party here. There's no innocent parties.
I've watched some porn in my life.
The only innocent party is if it's all live, but I don't think it is live. I don't think it is live.
See, the thing is, right, this is my thing,
Imagine whipping that out to your bird when you're fucking on a date. I mean, wait till you see my third leg here and whip that fucking thing out. She'd run out the door. So he must drug them before he fucking gets that hang out. Because I'm sure he's bird.
Kelly was getting trolled.
He's got a girlfriend, didn't he?
Oh.
Hold up. Say that again,
That's
Julie.
called Biggie or something, isn't it? She must.
Right.
She's
Yeah,
fucking-
yeah.
I wonder
I've
how.
heard. I don't know. She ain't even on YouTube. I don't think that girl.
I
And yet
wonder
this
how-
is doing.
I
So
wonder how
I've heard
she's
there's
called
3
fucking-
people involved.
I wonder who
Right,
she's
well-
called Biggie after fucking seeing that.
And-
You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what.
She was-
I don't see no badness towards any one of them girls at all. No badness, and I've blessed all them girls. It's not
I
their
think Gail got a fright after she seen his fucking taking that helmet off. Like, you know what I mean?
Jim,
She tried to back because they were in Shuffle's chat when they were fucking. He used to be all right in that chat before Anton and fucking the Ginger Man came. Just probably gone.
Jim, you're trying to get my channel shut down. This is bad enough what we're talking about. But the thing
you
is,
know
Kelly was
something.
right?
You know,
My people-
excuse Jimmy's football I've
Yeah.
At least I'm no Ginger.
He just does it.
And be faith. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Let's
what,
hope
man. Eh,
The thing
we'll
is,
be
none
fighting
of us
across that
really-
river for centuries, man.
we make all the money. Don't see the where last time we make all the money. They make Gav comfortable and that.
Aye, and we come here and
But
steal
Gav-
asses.
Gav's got an easier life, like God.
Right, so what it is, right? None of us actually know 100% if any of this is true, right?
No.
But the thing is, what's bugging me more than anything, the inconsistency. Well, they've just got it. No, they haven't. No, yeah, all the lies, right? Someone's lying.
How could you
and
make
someone
something
makes it
up
out
like this,
into a
though?
lie.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Why would
JP,
someone
what
make
was
this
that?
up, though? And like you said there, Julie, if someone said, PP, blah, 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 them videos, I would have gone mental and I'd been straight up here going,
Exactly.
get them out, show me them then, get them out here.
I would
Yeah,
have lost my
exactly.
shit. I mean, we were accused of like running a certain channel, right? And someone, so we spoke to the guy and he said, look, I'm sorry, you know, I didn't know all this had gone on and I know it's not used now. And that was it, the end of it. And I do apologise, it was the end of it. I mean, it's nothing on this scale, but if it was me, I'd have to say something. I'd have to come on and say, what the fuck are you talking about? Because this can get someone, especially living in the area he lives, severely hurt.
Yeah,
Right? If
yeah.
you're being accused of all these and you live in somewhere like Liverpool, you live anywhere, you're going to get hurt. But you could really, really get severely hurt by people for this kind of shit. So do they
What
even
can co-
realise that? Is that, you know?
Working class towns and parts of cities, the consequences are different for other places. 100%, Julius. 100%.
Well, like, if that happened round here, they wouldn't be living in the house they lived in now.
Yeah,
If they'd have
yeah.
been accused and it was out on the streets around where I live, they would not believe, this person would not be living in the house that they lived in. They would be gone. And they would be told, you've got 12 hours, get out. You know?
And depending who's going to the door, the consequences could be severe. Could be severe.
Like, they maybe wouldn't give a warning. So if they are lying,
yeah.
I don't know, there's somebody in me that says they're not lying, and I don't know why, because I don't trust any of them, but this is too severe. Even if they've made up a little lie about him, that was believable, but this is too much of a lie not to believe. I mean, too much of a lie, you know what I mean? Too big of a thing not to, because they've got the proof.
It was a weapon. This is a weapon. This has been kept on and sat on to be used as a weapon. Now, why would anyone want to think, we could use that to advantage at a later date? If someone has done that to me, I'd have used it straight away going, what are these people about? I can't sit there. This is look what these people have bought it straight up the day out, left that group and been straight hostage, thinking, what have I got myself right around now? Glad I'm out there. But it weren't. It was left more and more put up and recorded. So why were people trying to use that? Is it leverage from both sides in case someone, if he does this, we can use that against him? That's what it seems like to me.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it from a criminal aspect, but this is not normal criminal like mentality. But the criminal mentality is there, but not in normal capacity. Like a normal criminal would not do anything like this.
Right. Well, Peter Skies put something up here and it's put the self-righteous crew have slaughtered all of YouTube for the past year, and he means them lot, and then they try and cover up this. It's disgusting.
They say that those who shout the loudest have got the most to hide. There we go. It's been proven, man.
Yeah.
And what did they used to shout about? Exactly these sort of crimes. You're this, you're that. All these names. At the end of the day, a monster's a monster, and that's it. That is it, man. It doesn't matter what name you use.
MC, when you talk about him, for Christ's sake, do you want my channel to get shut down? Please don't mention that name, you know, MC. Just remove your comment. I don't want to remove your comment for you. I want you to remove it because I don't want his name, you know, yeah. Because then I will get shut down, for God's sake. This has nothing to do with him. We're on about what's happening with these videos and stuff that's being talked about. And all chemical, that's just because I'm talking about this shit. Every time I'm looking for get 23. Because Jim usually rambles all night. Normal criminals don't agree with the kind of behaviour they should. Exactly, Mr. G. Thank you, MC. I just don't want to talk about
exactly right. That is exactly right. Exactly right.
That's why they're separated for us in the jail. It's simple as that, innit? We just don't agree with it. No fucking inner makeup.
No, you're 100% right.
When was the last time you were in the jail, Gav?
6 years ago now, Jim. 6 years, pal.
When the last time I was in the jail? 90, sorry.
Fair play to you, man.
Fair play. Pullman, and I was the daddy in Pullman, and I was the daddy in Stockton.
The dad in the Wyos. The dad in the Wyos.
Aye. I run that fucking alley down in Pullman, sir. Being this other wee country, Glasgow. Fucking tell you, unbelievable. Well, he ran it. I was just his backup, kid.
Tagging along, fucking getting what you could do.
I go fucking the same television, man. And I was about 500 foot from Blackburn got it.
Jim, you're going to have to talk a bit slower. The English in the chat won't be able to understand you.
Oh, I'm not bothered about what they think. Gav can understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, but everybody else is listening.
I've got you.
Because I was going to get my...
Guys, listen, I'm going to jump off. I've got to jump off, but much love to you guys. I'll be in the chat. I've just got a phone call. I've got to return that. And what good topic and about time we spoke about. Much love, guys. Gav.
Yeah.
I'll give you a spanner, bro, but you need to build some trust. You need to WhatsApp me, bro. God bless.
There's your PP.
Right, so today's post, do you know what? We all have this in common. We don't like bullies. And that's the way they've acted. They've called everybody nonsense. They've called everybody wuss and crap. They've labelled people for no reason. And look at them now. And I hope people just don't go near the chats. Let them spout their shit somewhere else because we're not interested.
But can I say that legend, fucking, the commander-in-chief of incels, because he's in a basement somewhere, that cunt. Him shuffling, I went into poor Tunji's chat and tried to fucking destroy him, get what I mean? Try to put everybody again.
I like Tunes. I do.
I like Tunes as well.
Right.
He blocked fucking £1 fish guy's fucking 5 million accounts. Get I mean, he was at it all night.
if you came in here and you were spouting hate on this channel constantly, I would tell you to go and fuck yourself. But he lets him away with it. Stop the shit.
He does.
He's trying to make it a channel, a free speech channel, and his idea was to bring them together. But that shuffling and Anton and that just used to fucking get him on to rip the piss, get what I mean? Constant rip the piss out the guy. Then he let shuffling and fucking the commander-in-chief of incels on. They fucking say, oh, block him, block that, and the guy's confused, get what I mean?
I was on a panel
with 2 million accounts, man, get what I mean?
2 million accounts.
2 million accounts, I've been up all night fucking blocking fish guy, kid. You need folk like that in your channel to hear a fucking laugh, man.
Yeah.
Them facts, fucking Mr. England and that, kid. Pal,
Not
Folk
Jim,
like
because you
that,
bring
Kev.
I was on a panel with Tunes, Shuffling, Legend, and I seen this was a couple of weeks ago. I seen what was happening, and I said to Tunes, you forgot what they'd done to you. They used to phone him up, terrorise him, get him to kick off, and then blame him. And then new Tunes is getting the numbers. They're tagging along to feed off of that, and it's like he's forgot what they'd done to him. But he doesn't get it. Tunes doesn't get it.
He's got plenty in the chat to fucking hear a conversation with the chat, and instead of fucking, he's like, come on, you know what I mean? I'm no other Ken, nobody's coming on to talk to me and all that shit. Then when they do come on, they start fucking arguing with you, and he sits here and says, fuck all, you know what I mean? It's not then he's fucking, somebody, that time with the deleting messages in the chat, sir, I was pissing myself laughing, man. Because every time was pissed off. And you've seen all the spanners off everybody, kid. Have a fucking quality that, like.
Kevin, exactly. The days are gone where you could have a laugh, you could go with it. Well, I go with it if I want. Nobody on YouTube's going to tell me where I can go and where I can't. Only people that can do that is the channel owners if they kick it off.
I'm the same, Julius. I'm the same. I go where I want as well, all the time.
Well, I'm blocked for a couple of channels for being neutral.
Yeah, that's what Julius is saying. There's some channels you can't go because you're blocked, but in general, I go where I want.
Yeah, I do. But I haven't got a boss on YouTube. Nobody's going to tell me where I can go and where I can't go. Good evening, Warry. Nobody. Right, I go where I want.
You didn't block Phil, do you?
What?
No, I've never blocked Phil in my life, man.
You need to feel sorry for Phil. He comes through the world.
Philly's put, Gav always blocks me.
I got a good laugh with Phil. Phil's good, man. Phil's good.
Listen up, mad thing. Someone just been charged for Norway MC. Someone just been charged for murdering of Tupac.
Yeah?
Phil's moved up now.
Who's saying that?
Phil's moved to Wales. He's moved up now.
Come on, mods, no fall now, please. I just want a thing live. We've just done a big thinger yet, and now we can just have a bit of fun. We've talked about all the drama and all the shitheads.
What
Lewis
about,
Jim, Gaff, you're funny as fuck.
Can I just say about Dennis? Ken Dennis at Stretch, fucking Peanut's neck. That time they had a fight, went to the forest. They were all really doing their dogging. No dogging. There's a gay get together. There were 4 guys there, you know what I mean? And the doggers came along and the kiddie on they had to have a fight. But anyway, Dennis he won the fucking bonus ball on, what's his name? The Scottish guy. Lambie's fucking stole my number, the cunt.
Oh yes, Mr. J, let's dance. Might shut you up.
He got paid out and stole my number.
Who's that, Jim? Who are you talking about?
That fucking Dennis cunt. He stole my number on that Lambie's bonus ball and fucking won it. He never said, I stole your bonus ball, Jim, there, Ken. I'll give you halfers. No, fucking right away with that 50 quid.
I've been in a few channels
Big up Lambie for fucking doing that, by the way, because I'd have skipped all the money.
You're Scottish. You should
fucking
know
Dennis won it. I wouldn't have paid Dennis it, like.
You're Scottish, Jim. You should know it's no Lambie. It's no Lambie how you say it.
Jim, hang on a minute. I haven't been in a few channels where I got continued blocked for nothing for months. I don't even look no more. Plenty of channels like this to go on. Exactly, Sean. If I got blocked, I'd never go. I've only got one account, and this is it. Good evening, Joe.
Yeah, I'm the same. One account. That's it.
One account. That's it. If this account went, I wouldn't be making another. I really wouldn't.
I do think there's people that use multiple accounts that aren't trolls because they make it obvious. Like Facts. Facts makes it obvious who he is because it's either's got facts in it somewhere. It's obvious.
506. Facts 507. I think he's got 506 accounts. He's got. Yeah, I mean.
But it's obviously him, though, isn't it? It's obviously him.
But it's always got facts in it, kid. He doesn't try to hide
Yeah.
it. Same with Fish Guy. He's the same. He's got about 2 million accounts. Tunes was up all night
Yeah.
blocking every one of them.
I think that's actually quite funny because they're
Tunes is like,
unblockable.
how many accounts has he got, kid? Don't judge me on name one. They're all named the same one. I don't know how he gets away with that. Can you space them out? That's 1,400 email accounts. Do you not need an email account, everyone?
You do. I wouldn't have time for any of that.
Right. Yeah, right. I had 14 Twitter accounts and I was left with one because 13 of them were blocked. And it was all against the SNP. Then that Elon Musk cunt came along and gave me them all back. And I can't remember all the passwords for them now, kid. But now Nicola Sturgeon's left, I didn't bother because they're nothing to fucking know.
Oh, Philly, if you left my channel to hunt you down, you know I would. I'd bring my nail gun, Philly. You wouldn't leave this channel. Good evening, YouTube Warzone. You wouldn't
YouTube
leave
Warzone, that's a new one to me. YouTube Warzone. Is that a channel?
You're a
I got
female.
cancelled. They were scared. They were scared of me, Jim.
Has every cunt got to turn up in a Dodgy Dave mask?
Dodgy Dave mask.
Different colours, man.
The balaclavas versus the
You
skin.
could have wear the pink ones and you could have wear the blue ones, kid. But everybody would just run for a kick at fucking Antrim, kid. I mean, that would have been the first cunt I'd have run for, like, just to give a kick,
one.
kid.
Right,
Stick Dodgy Dave in goals, then who was getting Dodgy Dave in goals? There's no chance of scoring against him, like that. But I would have went down to watch that. Like.
That would have been fun.
Now, Jim?
Sorry, I never got a word in for about, how long have we gone for? About 110 minutes here, I never got a word in for. So I was just getting my word in to say to my pal.
I got 50 seconds
You ever
on the
been
video.
to Kirkcaldy, Jill?
Have I ever been where?
Kirkcaldy?
No, I've never been there in Scotland. I've been quite.
They've got a free. They had to open up a free bridge to try and get folk to go, Ken, but it's no worth it.
They stopped charging for the page.
They stopped charging for the page. The lorries and that, Ken. Now they're about a 1.4 billion pound bridge. Yeah, fucking. You're risking your life driving over it. It's free to go there.
Have you seen with Slim's put? A Brummie and two Scots. Where's the subtitles? I'm not a freaking Brummie. I'm from Cumbria. Can't give my farmer's voice, as Jim calls it.
They had to let us free, Jim. They had to let us free, man. Free on the bridges, man. They had to let us free, man.
Everything we get is free, pal. But the new fucking these cunts running it. Everything we get, even more free stuff. If these fucking SNP cunts weren't running the country. Yeah, I mean, see the amount of money they waste. That bridge gone out of Fife to start off with. That's 1.4 billion quid. What was the matter in Alton? Yeah, I mean,
they couldn't just leave us. They couldn't just leave us locked in between the rivers. Come on, man.
How many nurses and hospitals could that 1.4 billion about instead of putting a bridge out of fucking Fife? There's nothing to make wrong with. There wasn't nothing to make wrong with. I mean,
they still use it for the buses and the lorries and that, don't they?
I still use it, mate, in case an iceberg fucking jokes for the new year and fucking go through your windscreen. I mean, that's what it is. They have to shut it when it's fucking it goes under such and such a temperature.
That's crazy for all that money.
I know. But it wasn't even built in time.
Sean Wayne's a Fifer.
They fucking hates that Nicola Sturgeon with a fucking passion, man. And she's sitting there like that, looking at the camera, like, oh, we welcome you up and all that, Ken, thanks for this free bridge. Bertie Fife and all that to join up with all the rest of it on the tick. And the
I think she was all right, but like she did get corrupted. There's no doubt about that. But like her policies were all right, man. Free prescriptions and all that, and free education when you leave school, and you didn't get that in England.
Whose money's that coming for, Gav? Where's the money?
Who cares, man?
That's what I'm saying to you. But now they're trying to say you're getting all that free stuff. If they want if we went independence, all that free stuff disappears. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
maybe do with the oil.
they would need to knock that fucking bridge down to 5, the two of them.
Yeah, and we get on with that,
two bridges.
right? And we build Adrian's wall so he can't sneak in. There you go.
Did you
I'm
see
up for
what
that.
Did you see what that wee bastard done? Cut that tree down. Hadrian's wall. Terrible.
Thank you.
What for, like?
Because it's a wee fanny.
Put your channels there, please.
It was a tree that was there built for it was there for about 300 years. And photographed it. Used to go all that kind of fucking the Northern Lights and that carry on at it. That kind of shit. And they used to photograph this wee cunt must have been out his nut. Went down and cut it down. They got him, 17-year-old. He turned around and says, I couldn't see the view for that fucking tree. That was the excuse. Wee wanker, man.
So have you finished rambling now about Scotland and about your politics and what have you?
You wish
Oh,
you
Gav's
were.
gone. Oh, God, Jim. You don't have to ramble about bloody Sturgeon.
There's MC there. Give that MC a spanner because he's talking to Nicola Sturgeon
Jim,
and
what's
her
that
goal.
Jim,
She's got fucking
Jim.
how many goals does she go?
Jim, what have I said to you about spanners? They're all gone soon. I'm going to be a spanner for his...
that MC, I don't care, but talk sense.
Say, I like everybody to be able to say whatever they want. Spanners sometimes stop all that.
As long as you didn't mention names.
Well, Jay says that's a bit fucked up tonight, isn't it? Because we've mentioned nothing but names. I'm going to have to put this video on private. Honestly, the views would have been brilliant, but honestly, they will shut me down. As like Shell said before, they don't like you talking about it. Where's poor Gav gone? You've chased him off, Jim, threatening all the free stuff to go away.
His next door neighbour's changed the password for the Wi-Fi.
Oh, Pablo, don't you set him off, please. Start as you mean to go on in the relationship, guys. Oh, please don't listen. Stop encouraging him his bad thoughts, right? Before he said something really crude and then called himself my Jim. In the video you and Jim made. Oh, Philly, I'll send you it.
How do you get the
Grandpa.
video? What video is he talking about?
In the video you and Jim
I
made.
hope you're not being fucking. I hope you're not hiding cameras going. What video is he talking about?
Oh, it's just exaggerating, Jim. For Christ's sake.
I hope you're not a stick.
Right, well, John Smith's going live. Are we all going over there?
I go over there.
Right, okay, well, thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. And to my mods, you're all fantastic.
Thanks for
Thank you very much. And, of course, please, at the top, you will see James Smith's channel. Will you please sub to him and get him to 100 subs? Are we happy now, Jim? No, of course you're not happy. Your name is real sod, that's why. All right, thank you very much, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Hang on, is that still...